Hey guys, it's Carl Brown for GuitarLessons365.com. Today we're going to learn how to play Faith by George Michael. Massive hit, fun to play on the guitar. I'm actually using my Faith acoustic guitar. Hey, what do you think? So this one's pretty easy. We're in standard tuning here. It's a, if you're trying to get used to adding like a kind of percussive strumming style, it's a fun thing to practice. So let's take a look. There's actually a couple different options that you can use here too for a couple of the chords. So let's start here with this kind of the main chord. It's really based around a bar chord, a B major bar chord here at this 7th fret, full bar. So what you want to do is 7th fret and then 9th fret on the A, 9th on the D, 8 on the G. Let's talk about the rhythm real quick, because it's very essential to this song. Now what I'm doing to help create that effect is you basically hit the chord, so we do a down strum, and then you lift up the pressure of the strings. So you're still holding the shape, right? But you're going to see the strings kind of come up off the fret, and it mutes them. So, and then you'll hit it as well when it's muted, so that kind of creates that percussive sound. All right, so the pattern itself, you're going to hear the mutes and when I actually apply the pressure on the chord again. I'm going to slow it down here. So you can see it down, up, down, down, down. Those are the actual hits. But in between, I'm doing some down, up on the muted when I'm muting the strings. All right, so work on that. Just slow it down like that. And then we're going to work on moving around. Once again, it's just, as long as you get the momentum of that down up, it's easy to start locking into the groove. All right, from there it goes to an E major chord. Now here you can do it a couple different ways. You can do it up here, which they do some, but I believe there's another guitar in there doing it as a standard E major down here. So let's do it up here first. 7th fret on the A string, 9th across the D, G, and the B. So you might want to do that like that. And you have the low E in there too. So it's easy enough to mute that, but you also have to lower this finger too to mute the low E string. So we're doing the same thing we did on that B. So we have this. Or you can do the same thing, but move the E down here. Now to mute that E, you can usually kind of roll the fingers across and just kind of flatten them a little bit, and bring the thumb over to mute the low E. Bigger jump, but the chords probably sounds better. So we have this all together. Or if you want to use the open E. All right, and now I guess you would consider the pre-chorus slash or really pre-chorus. Sounds like this. Sorry, it's going to start with an E. Back to the B. Back to the E. And the B. So it was really going back between that E and the B again. All right, and then After the E the third time, it does this, which is the B. Just hit, and then really just a power chord off the 6th fret of the low E. So just really not a full chord there. Just, or you can just play the single bass note if you want, but it sounds fuller with a full power chord. So it's 6 on the low E, then 8 on the A and the D, down to a G sharp minor chord. So that's a full bar at the 4th fret, 6th fret on the A, 6 on the D. Keep that bar at the 4th fret. We're going to move these 2 fingers down a string each. So that's now going to be the 4th fret on the A string, but 6th fret on the D, 6 on the G, and then add the 5th fret there on the B. So we go from here to a C sharp minor chord there. Then the F sharp dominant 7. So we have just a full bar at the 2nd fret. It's just like an F sharp major chord that we did here, the B, but down here at the 2nd fret. But you might want to just pick up the pinky to make it a dominant 7 chord. And the chorus. So the chorus is basically just the B, and then it goes back to the verse. All right, so it's a pretty simple one as soon as you get that rhythm down. But it's a great, if you have a hard time getting that percussive style and controlling the sound of the strings and the mutes, it's a good exercise too. All right, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you again soon for GuitarLessons365.com.